No, but Salem, I love you, man. I'm gonna take you home tomorrow morning. You're gonna know what U-Band tastes like. My grandfather, I used to live with my grandfather, Sean, and he used to tuck me into bed at night. He'd say, Boyo, every day, don't forget, tell your mother that you love her. Every day, because you never know, Nathan. Tomorrow might be the day that I blindly back over you in the fucking driveway. Now, good night and sweet dreams. I miss my grandpa. I thought about doing my whole set with an Irish accent, but I didn't want you guys to think that I went broke. I found out today that my 2-year-old's word for chocolate is cock. His word for bunny is money. So come Easter time, he's going to come around asking for his cock money, and I'm going to laugh really hard. I don't know what cock money is, but it's just funny. They should make Easter treats. Easter is all about reproduction, so they really should be like dick-shaped chocolates. There are bunnies and eggs, folks. Figure it out, man. Symbology. But seriously, I do have a friend who's an elephant semen collector. He used to work for the Portland Zoo. He worked for the Portland Zoo, then he had an on-the-job accident that blinded him. He applied for workman's compensation, but they denied it to him. They said he really should have seen it coming. But I knew he's a badass, man. Like before the accident, before all that, when he was a kid, he was in a street gang. So I was like, hey man, you should form a street gang now, because I don't know about you guys, but I would find a street gang of blind people really intimidating. Like, I mean, if they're all together, man, they have some really good organizational fortitude. And you know, what's the tags? Come back here, tags. And, oh yeah, they have a distinct advantage under cover of darkness. They also have dogs. And they're excellent cane fighters. Shout out to my blind people in the house. I'm over there. They knew it was Architect Smurf because they found his blueprints all over the murder scene. There is an Architect Smurf. I researched that joke for like 20 minutes on the internet. There was an Architect Smurf. I was thinking it was Handy Smurf, but it was Architect Smurf. There's an Architect Smurf and he was a murderer. Alright, little Jonathan Swift. I like to think that there was a Lilliputian who really didn't care about satire and was really just satisfied to have captured a motherfucking giant. Yeah. If I were Charlie Parker, I would have called my heroin fixes bird shots. Oh! There you go. I thought Charlie Parker and he did a heroin. You know, a funny story, I watched Ken Burns Jazz, this isn't even a joke, but like when Charlie Parker would go up on stage, he would ask somebody to like sit just next to him with like a needle. He'd say, I'm gonna be nodding off, so when it's my time to solo, you just jab me right in the thigh. And like, man, this guy was a pro. That's not a joke, that's for fucking real. I love drugs. I love drugs, man. Yeah. Here, man. But you know, but I don't miss them anymore. Because they're right here in my pocket. I did acid for a while. I did acid. I found out some interesting things. But more like real things. Like, did you know that cats always know when you're on acid? No, you guys haven't done acid around cats. They always know. They don't always care, but they always know. I dropped some acid in my living room all by myself. I don't advise that because nobody believes your stories later. But my cat walked by me, and he walked by me, just kind of looked over his shoulder, and said, "Sorry." Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing in my brain. You don't want to talk back to the cat right away, so he kept sauntering. He made a right turn into the kitchen. kitchen, and just before his tail disappeared around the corner, I said, wait, no. I said, why are you sorry? And he said, well, man, I just took a shit in your shoe. I said, really? He said, no, man, I'm just fucking with you because I know you're tripping. Captain dicks, man. Oh yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, I do. I am not in the show, but I am producing promoting the show October 16th in McMinnville at the Moonlight Theater. It's a really sweet theater pub. I got 120 seats to fill up, and I'm really hoping to see people up there. It's $5 a head, so it's incredibly cheap, and you can bring pizza and booze in there and all the good stuff. So come up to Mac October 16th, man. I'll show you a good time. Thank you very much.
Fleming, everyone, big round of applause.